Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is April 20th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational. As we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. I see only a couple hundred views, 129 views, 190 views, 400 views. Somebody was worried about who let the bears out and how 2 months of trading has been wiped out here in the last couple of months. Again, this is what we are, right side trading. I try to call it out before it actually happens so you can see it and you can trade according based on your plan and your strategies. But that's why I just want to put that out there. I usually don't like saying too much about what I do, but there it is. Again, let's go ahead and jump over the charts and see what's happening now in the market and what happened this past week and see what's going on. Let me maximize this share on the QQQ, and I added something here for your long-term traders. There's other indicators that you may have based on your strategies and your plans and all what you use, but I added not the ideal numbers that some of my guys that I trade with would use, but something I think will help you out maybe a little bit. And if you want to learn more, again, contact us, contact me at Right Side Trading. We have all kind of little tricks and things that we use to actually keep us on the right side of the market. All right, enough of that. As we can see on the quarterly chart, we are starting this quarter off red, like we had said before. Now we are about in the, which week are we in now? We're about going into the third week. 1, 2. We just finished the third week and all. So, and that's where we was, and it was an expiration Friday also. So that's what we see here on this quarterly chart. We're still above, I got a 5 and a 10 moving average on here and all. Something different, something you really don't hear about, you don't know. Again, like I said, we have a lot of little things, and this may stay up here. If I start getting a few calls and somebody starts saying something, I might remove this and all. So we have to just kind of like wait and see. All right, let me go down to the next one. A 10 moving average is something very common. Everybody use 10 or 9 moving average and see if the market is bullish or bearish. I've been using the 9 for ever since I started trading. The 9 was my little number, and a guy had came out at one of the meetings that we had told me that he used the 10. I think my 9 probably came from the training that I was using. One of the guys that I had talked to, he told me he was mentioning the 10 or the 9. He was mentioning the 9 and all. And that's where it came from. And all. But right now, as we can see on this monthly chart, we are forming a evening star at a top. This is a bearish pattern on a high time frame and all. So be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful and all. And we probably just filled a little gap here. That's not even a jailer gap. That's the gap and all. So again, this market has done something that it needs to do in a gap on a monthly chart. Again, gaps are one of those things that it's all based on your preferences of what you see and what you like trading and all. But it has filled one. And we haven't come down to the 10 yet and touched that and expecting a bounce. So we still have some room to the downside. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the weekly chart and you'll see there. On the weekly chart, on here I have the 50, 100 average moving averages. What I like using on here. I hear all the time. This is what you see on TV most of the time. That's why these are here, and all. And again, it's on what time frame are they using. They're usually probably looking at a daily chart, and all. I like put it on a higher time frame and see what's happening, and all. So on this weekly chart, we had got the bearish patterns back here. We've gotten commitment to the downside. This was a very big week on this expiration week. This SPY still has room to move down. Some of us are looking at this thing coming maybe as far down as I think it's 85 somewhere in here. This is this little area where it based a little bit before it took off, or it can come down here where it did this little pullback and then shot above these highs right here. This is the last time we had, other than right here, then we had a last call. So again, we think if it's going to break this, number one, If it's going to end up breaking below 400, where is it going after that? It would probably end up way down here somewhere in the mid, 300s. So that's what I see there. And let's go down and take a quick look at the daily noise and see how the daily action was going. It was going down. That's what it was going. That's what it was going. One of the traders I know, they did very, very well. Me, not so well. Again, I kind of sat on the sideline. I had some positions out there that I'm a forever bull that I won't let go of. And it's kind of funny. You end up listening to other people, and they start talking about trade bias and how strong that is. And trade bias end up causing you to wipe your account out. Again, that's why the account that I actually do have that bias in is a very, very, very small account for me. So and I do have time on my trades and stuff, so I have to kind of wait and see what actually happened. But that bias on a particular trade, whatever you're trading, that's why you should have a plan or your strategy should include an entry, an exit for profit, and an exit for stop. You should have that ingrained before you even place the trade. Like that's what even on some of my trades this week, I ended up putting in some stops in on them. A couple of them I had to close because they had went below the points where I usually want to get out at. And I usually always wait until Friday to do a lot of that stuff on my longer term type stuff. Again, to keep the losses small, or don't give back all your profits that you made on a particular trade. And that's all I really want to share. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys having a great week. Happy 420 for you guys who indulge in that. And I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.